Today's question is: what are the types of forces? Force is a push or pull which can move the object. It can change the speed of the object, it can change the direction of motion, or it can change the shape of the object. Whenever there is an interaction between two objects, there is a force upon each of the objects. The following are the examples of different types of force and their corresponding descriptions. Number 1. Applied force. Force that is applied on an object through direct pushing or pulling. If a person is pushing a chair across the room, then there is an applied force acting upon the object. The applied force is the force exerted on the chair by the person. Number 2. Gravitational force. This type of force pulls objects with mass toward each other. We often think about the force of gravity from Earth. This force is what keeps your body on the ground. But any object with mass exerts a gravitational force on all other objects with mass. Number 3. Normal force. Force that is perpendicular to the surface an object is in contact with. If there is no surface in contact, then there is no normal force. For example, when we place a book on a table, the typical reaction force resists the book from falling through the table. The book exerts a force to the table because of its weight, and the table also exerts force to the book. Number 4. Elastic force. It is a fundamental concept in physics that describes the force exerted by elastic materials when they are stretched or compressed. One example of elastic force is a spring. When a spring is stretched or compressed, it exerts a force that tries to return it to its original length. Number 5. Tension force. It is a type of force that generates when two objects pull against one another via a rope, string, chain, or similar structure. Extracting water from a well is one of the best examples of tension forces. When the rope is stretched by an external force, tension gets built up. The rope becomes a medium to transfer energy between the bucket and the person trying to pull the water out of the well. And number 6. Frictional force. It refers to the force generated by two surfaces that contact and slide against each other. Rock climbing makes use of a force of friction to establish a proper grip between the feet or hand of the climber and the surface of the rock. It helps the climber to climb the rock and prevent his or her hands and feet from slipping.